Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw pulled in by Norton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Completes it again to Doubs.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. They'll try again with Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs from 3 yards out. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Pass complete across the formation to Melton.
It's a gain of 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Another catch from Melton. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Bo Melton.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have taken the lead.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down?
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for KC, 66 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not.
And McKinnon is in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here again is McKinnon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, McKinnon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And Mahomes picking up the 1st as he slides and hits the deck. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
He's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mike Burton, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Chiefs will use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
On play action, Rodgers.
This pass complete to Moulton.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And again, it's Rodgers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On second and goal, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Now Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Chiefs field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Rodgers' throw finds his target, Dobbs.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Rodgers now on first down.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Crosby Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
35. Chiefs 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. Touchdown. Nicole Hardman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
35. Chiefs 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On play action, now Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
He'll buy some time, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Bo Melton,
A 16-yard touchdown.
and the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for KC, 65 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jaypac McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
3rd down and 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot. I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on his lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And some room to work. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second and 11 now. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
43, 15. Third down and 11.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Butker's kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
A gain of 12 yards.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Pass complete across the formation to Melton. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Crosby for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Packers 56. Chiefs 42.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Mahomes to throw it.
Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop them short of the 1st down right near the 24.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.